go down. Oh, and there you go. He is not in good shape. He could be on this big shot. Can the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway. Teddy, you've trained numerous big punchers in your day. I mean, you got Mike Tyson's career started. What is the one simple piece of advice you've consistently given to power punchers?
To have respect for all aspects of the game. You look at a carpenter, he loves to hammer, but he has to have the level. He has to have the measuring stick. He has to have the saw. Bring all the other tools. No different. Bring your tool belt. Don't just bring that hammer.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Good combination landing there. Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. There's a good right hand. A good block. Good job with another left hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good return fire that time. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it's interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, "Hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer." And he said to you, "What's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus?" What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Parries that punch intended for the head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Oh, good exchange there. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Clean shot with the right. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counterpunch early in this fight.
Well, timing. I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to counterpunching. It was a beautiful job.
Off the mark there. He's targeting downstairs time and time again. There's that overhand right. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old little ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Right to the head and right to the canvas. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Hit the butt! So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good looking two-punch combination there. 1-2, 1-2. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Cover up, cover up. Back and forth exchange. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He returned fire right there, and it worked after, and bang, and away he goes. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
2, 3, 4. To an end.
Yeah, it's an air in your lungs, right? You're fighting his game plan.
Good, fun, entertaining fight. If you're a fan, if you're a broadcaster, if you're in these two corners, you're probably sweating now as they've traded knockdowns. Now, you do have them up 2-1 though, as we start round number 4, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he served himself a little bit. He learned something from that knockdown. He's been a little more cautious, but he's still being the boss, still controlling things.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Side to side. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank, because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Blocks a shot and then lands an upper zone. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
How about that exchange? Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Accurate hook. Good step back counter punch there. That shot unable to land. There's that right hand he scores with. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Protect yourself!
The combo lands upstairs. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Unable to beat the count of 10. A knockout in the books. For the official particulars, we send it up to our ring announcer.